Okay, this is maps and minions. I did a probably far too much testing on this part because in order to progress through the plot and finish the game, all we need to do is get the king all the way over to the castle without getting stopped. Um, and all they have is Homestar, uh, Strong Mad, and Strong Side, and I'll talk a little bit about those. So it's actually kind of it's not it's difficult, but eventually when you see how the pieces move and what they look for, you will eventually just get it. In order to get the highest score, you need to be under 10 moves, and in order to the lowest number that you can get is 8. And in order to do that, because everybody just moves one space at a time, the king has to move forward every single turn in order to do it in 8 turns. So the way everything works is basically everyone moves one square, and then if you move into a square that has someone from the other team, I don't think you can pass through squares that have your own team members, but if you move into a square that has someone from the other team, you get into a fight, and for the most part, they will win because Strong Mad and Homestar are tough and will beat us up, and Strong Sad is depressing and he just makes everyone give up. So their army is very strong. Um, their movements, Strong Mad will move back and forth between these two because he's guarding the castle. He will between East Marzastar and East Homezapan, unless someone gets close enough for him to attack. He won't attack the cheat because he likes the cheat, but he will attack anybody else. And anyone else he attacks, I think, gets thrown all the way back to Strong Badia. And if the king gets attacked by anybody, you just lose. Um, Strong, Sad uh, will go back and forth between the two he's on, the Embittered Crag and Rotten Eggland. And it's the same thing for him. He will. He will beat pretty much whoever um, he fights. They will just give up. But if you can get him to fight Hamsar, he will. They will get into a sort of a draw, and he won't go anywhere. So we can kind of lock him down. Ditto with the cheat and Strong Mad. If you can get the cheat onto Strong Mad's square, he will stop fighting and stop moving. And we need to do that because this is a bit of a choke point, and if the king gets anywhere near Strong Mad will attack him on the next turn. Our guys don't really have anything special except when they're paired up with someone they can defeat. The Poopsmith has a fog of war. It's a stink cloud, and if you move a character into that cloud, they will be invisible. This really only matters for the king, because if Homestar sees the king, he will go towards the king one space at a time until he can attack him. But if he doesn't see the king, he will just kind of move forward, mostly towards Coach Z for some reason. I think because he's angry at him for deserting. Um, yeah, I'll probably cut out the rules explanation that I just gave and put it into a separate video, like with the math kickers, the algebras. But I did a lot of playtesting on this, and I think I have a strategy for winning in 8 moves. So here we go. Turn 1, move the cheat up there, move Homestar up here. We're gonna move Coach 2 over this way. He's gonna start pulling Homestar, because Homestar's gonna come down this way. He's gonna start pulling him across the board, because we're gonna send Hoopsmith and the king up
Oh
this
my, that's a rich, juicy odor.
side of the board. That's all of our pieces. And there's one thing that will get in our way, and it's on the next. It's after our next turn, so I'll explain it then.
Way to
So,
go! Way to go!
Homestar moves first. He goes towards the king or Coach Z, and Strong Sad paces back and forth, and Strong Mad can't move because Homestar's in his other spot, so that's where he stays. Okay. So I'm going to leave the cheat here, move Coach Z up, and we're going to scooch Coach Smith up, and the king up as well. So what's going to happen, Homestar will move to the stick, pretty sure. Strong Sad will attack either the cheat or Coach Z. If he attacks the cheat, he's going. If someone attacks and wins, they boot that character into an adjacent, further back territory. So so we want him to attack the coach to send him back to Poop Slovakia. But if he attacks the cheat, the nearest place he can go is Bleak House, and we need the cheat to be ahead of the King of Town so that he can disable Strong Mad. So if he attacks the cheat, we have to restart. Alright, so this is where this goes. So,
Lost sight of the perpetrator!
Homestar moves to the stick, and Strong Sad attacks the cheat, so we're screwed.
Strong Sad versus the cheat.
Everything is hopeless. I had dreams for a great country, only to see them smashed by a cruel dictator.
Strong Sad wins.
He gets the boot all the way back, and then Strong Mad will go across. So that's what combat looks like. The good news is Strong Sad will make that choice 50% of the time, and I think he actually alternates. Like, so we're gonna quit. We're gonna start again. We're gonna do the same stuff. Boop, doop. I wish there was a way to speed up them walking, but there isn't. Same opening move. Alright. Their turn.
Way to go! Way to go!
Star moves there. Strong Side moves there. All good. The couch. Move the couch up. Move the couch up. And king. Alright. So this time he should attack Coach Z.
Lost sight of the perpetrator!
Homestar still moves to the stick. And he attacks Coach Z.
Strong Sad versus Coach Z.
George!
You have no hope of reaching the castle. Why not just give up? We're all going to wither and die anyway.
What does it all mean? I give up!
Strong Sad wins.
What a cunning combatant. Okay. We should be good here. There's also the final in-game costume piece is in this minigame. We have to get the cheat to the open field, but that happens on turn 4, so we're going to be fine. So first thing we're going to do, we are going to lock down Strong Sad.
Strong Sad versus Bobstar.
Doesn't it depress you to know you're doomed to failure?
No thanks, officer. I've got one big round one.
What does that even mean?
I'm the long way back from nap time.
I don't understand you.
Draw!
Okay, so as long as we don't move Hamsar, strong side won't go anywhere. We can move the cheat up here. And we're going to move the coach over to Dellsville to pull. That should pull. This might just be total bull honky. But that should pull the stick, not the stick, the man on the stick, the man holding the stick, Homestar, into country, which is where we want him to go. And then these guys are going to keep moving up. And we're good.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Good. Good. Okay. Now, this part is fine. And then we move the cheat into the open field.
A rakish and not at all effeminate beret.
Aha.
I can look just like my favorite pasty white beat poets. I mean my favorite shady anarchist revolutionaries. Thanks to cheat.
And only the cheat can pick it up. I'm not sure why, but it's true. I guess because he's our buddy, even though he's on the other team side, who we're controlling, which is, yeah. That was the last collectible before extended play. We want Coach Z up here. Coach 2, sorry. And we're actually going to pull Hamsar off. And I found a little bug here. If we undo, Hamsar and Strongside are in this same position. And if we move him again, Strongside lays down and gives up. He doesn't actually give up. His model is just 90 degrees. I don't know why. So from this point, Homestar should attack Hamsar and not the cheat, which if he attacks the cheat and the cheat goes back, then, which I've never seen, but it would mean we'd have to restart. So he should attack Hamsar.
Lost sight of the perpetrator.
Good.
Homestar Runner! Versus Homestar!
Is that all you got, you little crab cake?
I left my bacon at the tennis
So mean.
patch.
Homestar Runner wins!
He's going to kick him all the way back to Dullsville because there's no adjacent spaces behind him. And Strongside wakes up and attacks. Coach
Versus
Z.
Coach Z!
We're all going to fail. Why not just give up?
Oh, geez, you're right. What am I doing with my life?
But Coach Z will
Strongside wins!
only move over to Scalding Lake because it's the next adjacent space that's clear. Alright, we're getting there. Almost done. Cheat moves to the stick. He is safe. Strong Mad won't attack him. He will just move back and forth. So we can knock him down the turn after. The Poopsmith is not going to stay ahead of the king anymore, because if he moves into Hamsar reservation, Strong Mad will attack him and get in the king's way, and he will have to restart. So we're going to move him into the open field, but because the king, after this point, is going to be ahead of Homestar and not within reach, it's not going to matter. So Homestar should attack Coach Z. He might attack the Poopsmith, but it doesn't matter if he does because we don't need him anymore. Although if he did, I guess if he did and we moved the king to the Homestar reservation, he'd be in danger. But I'm pretty sure Homestar will attack Coach Z. And we're going to use Homestar to lock down Strongside again, just to make things easier later on.
Homestar!
Doesn't it depress you to know you're doomed to failure? No thanks, officer. I've got one big round one. What does that even mean? I'm the long way back from nap time. I don't understand you.
I don't think that was any different, but got a draw. And yeah, we'll leave Coach alone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Coach Z stays where he is. Alright, enter.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Yeah, good.
Homestar runner! Versus Coach Z!
George!
Take that!
All right, I'm leaving already.
Homestar runner! Wins!
Alright. Strong man moves over there, so he's out of the king's way, and we are good. Just need to cheat him up.
Strong man! Versus not cheat!
That's it! I forgive you! Let's not fight anymore!
Draw!
And we can move the king up here. And he's well ahead of Homestar, and the other two guys on his team are locked down. We have won.
I'm on recon, Chief. We'll find those rebels.
Turn 7. All we need to do is move the king up. Done.
I've got the uptown in my sights.
And here we go. Turn immediately enter. Bad idea. Here we go.
The king of town wins!